Hey, what's up guys, it's Fifa here and welcome to episode number 10 of the Rise of Rashford. And today we are going to be looking into buying some more players to tick off that damn checklist, which is getting bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger and bigger. So, if you do enjoy this episode, then please smash that like button. Also click that subscribe for more FIFA content. So today we are starting off, we claimed our FUT Champions reward in which we earned in the last episode. We are then going to be doing the League and Nation Hybrid squad building challenge, in which came out like ages ago, and I just didn't do it because it required loyalty. So I got I've done a lot of the loyalty glitch. You know, you have to do it, you need to do it to complete the challenge, and I've done a lot of that to then get the players and pretty much put them in the squad, and you get really good packs. And this is when Team of the Season is out. So there are two Team of the Seasons in pack in which we need to pack. It's a PK and a Team of the Season Vardy. Oh, I can't believe I spent so much on that 84 Vardy, and then to find out that he actually gets a Team of the Season is absolutely mental. It really shoots me out of the park. So I'm recording this on a Friday, so this is when the Premier League Team of the Season comes out. It actually comes out in half an hour, they reveal it. And there is going to be a lot of players to add. Apparently there's been a leak, and I've looked at the leak, and there are some good players. However, we're not going to be talking about leaks because leaks aren't always true. So we're just whizzing through this and claiming all of the packs, in which hopefully we get the Team of the Season. I'm begging. I didn't actually open the packs instantly because I wanted to wait for Team of the Season, because I think I'd done this before it. So it was coming out, but I just wanted to make sure that it was out before I actually opened the packs. And as you can see, I'm trying to get the chemistry. I did give this guy a position change. Probably not the best thing you should do when you do a squad building challenge, and never give them a position change. It never really affects it, so I wouldn't recommend doing it. But we did do the whole group of squad building challenges, and we got a rare players pack at the end, and then in the end we only got 12,000 coins, but that kind of made my money back. I didn't actually spend that much money on this squad building challenge, so it wasn't that bad at all. We did sell a few things in the transfer list. I didn't show you that last time, but I will show you now. We sold a lot, and we sold the snipes that we got. We sold the team that we failed with. We sold the Ramos that we packed. And that Benzema took ages to sell, guys. Like literally, it took a ridiculous amount of times. I was worried that I was going to lose so many coins during Team of the Season on him, and yeah, so luckily I didn't. So Team of the Season was out, and we then got a chance to open our packs. We started off with a premium gold pack in which we get a Vilhena. Not that great at all. I just wanted to talk about, while these packs are open, about what icon and what league SBC we are going for next, because I believe that I'm not always going to go for the icons on the checklist. I want to try some other icons, and you'll see in this episode that it leans me towards a league, and that what league I'm going to build next. And I do build that league with you guys soon, but it's the icon that goes with it, and I had to pick an icon that actually played in that league, because I believe that if I'm going to make the league, the icon has to play in that league. I don't know why. It's kind of a I don't know, like, is it an OCD thing? Not really. It's just like a normal thing for me. But the league in which I want to look at is the League Un. And the icon I want to look at is JJ Kocher, because he did play in the League Un, and he fits into a team that I'm kind of building, and he links with Rashford. That also gives me a chance to put Rashford in. I have to fit him in somehow, so then I do. It's also got Depay, Di Maria, in which we need to collect, and I think them two are going to get Team of the Seasons, guys, so certainly would help me in that sense. And we actually get an insane League One player in this episode, so make sure you check that out. So we are opening these packs, and why is it that whenever you get a Spanish goalkeeper, it is never David De Gea? It's always either Lopez or Asenio. It's never De Gea, or it's actually also Casillas. Never ever have I got De Gea in this game. So yeah, hopefully we'll get him in Team of the Season. Apparently they're re-releasing him of his Team of the Year. I'm glad I didn't buy De Gea then, because I think his price is going to go down. If they are re-releasing his Team of the Year, it's pretty pointless to buy his Team of the Year. Well, actually I suppose it's not pointless to buy it. I mean, you can have both, pretty much the same thing. These packs at the start are pretty dreadful. Not really anything coming out of them. Only things really for SPCs. as usual. We have 2 mega packs here though, so they're not too bad. Obviously from Foot Champions, we did save the Foot Champions packs as well. We do get a board in the mega pack. Let's see what we get, and it's a French cam, and that is a Nabil Fekir. So that's not too bad. Link in the Liga team again. I can link him, and I need him for the Rio SBC because I've built a team for the first objective that you need to do for that. So actually, it's pretty good pool, Nabil Fekir. Generally. So EA have released the rest of the world team of the seasons, and I wanted to discuss, do you guys think this is worth the money that you are going to spend to get this team of the season? Yes, it's tradable. Yes, it's a player and you can use him and build different teams, and I like doing that. But if you're on an RTG account, is that worth the money? And in my eyes, no, as we get hit again by the Spanish goalkeeper Jinx, and we get Asenio. No, I don't think it's worth it. Now, the players that I like the look of, Caputo, is it Campamba or something, the CDM? The centre-back, I like the look of him. There's a South Korean centre-mid, you can link him in with Son, that would be a sick team. Other than that though, there hasn't been anything that's jumped out at me, and I don't know whether that's because EA are waiting to bring up the better players, but apparently this year there are no smaller league team of the seasons coming out. It's literally just going to be, it's just going to be in the rest of the world, so that's crazy in my eyes. I don't see how that can happen. Anyway, we do pack a walkout, and that is David Silva, so that did pay out. A huge player, Manchester City. Good job. Hopefully it would have been on Friday, because then I would have got his team of the season. But we'll take the David Silva, 89 rated. He went for about 37,000 coins. We also get Cahill in that pack and an Aurier. So it's not too bad. We can keep Cahill. I'm actually going to keep him because I'm giving him away in an SBC, and then I'll just take him back, pretty much. So Silver we are going to sell because we need coins. What a pack though. Really good pack. This SBC cost me nothing really, so always handy to get packs like that. We then are going to go into Foot Champions. Now I need to explain about Foot Champions this weekend, and it wasn't good at all. We start off with that team, and we come into our first game. Not an amazing team, a good team, but not an amazing team. The usual, the trio that they usually go with, Fireman, and we lose this game. We lose it 2-0. Simple as that. I got belted. I was getting battered, and he deserved the win. I'm surprised it was only 2. We then come against this team, and again, not an amazing team. A good team, but not an amazing one. Zaha and Oxlade-Chamberlain, mental. And I lose this game, and I lose this. I get battered. I keep saying it, but I get battered 6-3. Inform Zaha is mental. He scored 5 goals in this game. And I just quit from there. I didn't do any Foot Champions, and I'd done a total club revamp. Basically, I sold the players that I didn't think I needed. Edison, I don't need him. I'm using Schmeichel. I'll buy him back if I need an SBC done. I don't need this Edison at the moment. I want to get the players not which I'm using, unless they're untradeable or something. And Edison is not what I'm using. I also, I just done a total revamp of the club. I even didn't delete the squads, but I kind of got rid of all the players out of them, changed formation, changed the players I was using. I wanted something different. I just didn't feel comfortable with using the team. I did get rid of Henderson as well. Didn't need him because I've got the SBC one, so why would I need that version? Hopefully won't get an inform in the World Cup. That could come though, couldn't it? But as you see, getting rid of all these players, I got rid of Kolasinac. As a surprise, I know, because I was loving using Kolasinac, but I did get rid of him. Aurier, got rid of him. You're no use to me. And Welbeck, I even got rid of him because I've got his Path to Glory, so I don't need any other card now. That's what I went with, because there's something going on that I don't enjoy using the players I had at the moment, and the players, I only really got rid of the players that were worth something, because I'm going through the high rate players now, like Benatia there, we're going to keep it for the SBCs, and I kind of just went from there. And with the revamp, I bought some players off the checklist. First one is Romelu Lukaku. I had to get him, so I have to buy this guy off the checklist, and we did get this one here. Looks like a mental player. He should be so fit for this game that it's going to be ridiculous. Apparently he is getting a team of the season as well. Oh my god, that card will be mental. So we put him into there. I then went and I bought a man of the match Matic. Now this may be a mistake because I think he is going to get a team of the season, but I went with it. I don't know why. I just thought there's an outsider's chance that he won't. But then I think EA want to do a mixture of teams in the team of the season. They don't just want to do Manchester City and Liverpool and Chelsea, so they go bring Matic in. But I went with him anyway, and this guy isn't going to get a TOTS, Rudy. I went and I put him in a CDM position, something different. You know, I think this guy would be good in that position. He fits the CDM role really well. And I revamped all of the teams. All three, England, Manchester United and BPL teams, I revamped them. And I changed the formation of them all. And Lukaku went straight in to the 4-3-3 that I had. I used Lingard because I like Lingard. I used Ibra. And I've used that new man of the match, Matic. I also put Blint at left back. You know, I want to try him out. I might as well be as I bought him. He goes in. I then went into the England setup and I went with 4-4-2 because I haven't used 4-4-2 this year. I put my new Henderson in, Rashford, Welbeck's Path to Glory and Sterling's in form. I went with stuff different here. I wanted to try 4-4-2 out, and I put Rooney on the bench actually for the England team because I didn't think he'd fit in as I'm using Henderson anyway. And then BPL, Rooney does fit into the CDM. Now I also bought Eriksen and Riyad Mahrez. Because I like the Eriksen for a start, I like the look of him, and Riyad Mahrez looks like a really nice card. Now I'm glad I sold him because apparently he's getting a team of the season, so I'm glad I got rid of Riyad Mahrez generally. So yeah, that's handy for me. I then went and I done squad battles. I want to get these done, more packs for team of the season at the end of the day. And there we go. We got all them done. Won every game. Yeah, won every game. 1-1 on penalties. That was pretty simple. We also completed the rest of the world squad build. Weekly objective, and we get the Lopez, who's Spanish. I can build a Spanish team. Maybe put him in or something. I'll use him later on in date. But these rest of the worlds, I'm actually liking it. I don't know what it is about them. The cards aren't amazing, but they're really fun to do and like different to do. Now I was tempted and I've been sucked in to do a community team of the season. I had to buy this Henderson guy for like 30k and I gave him away because I think the community TOTS, if I'm going to get one, I want it to be PK or Vardy. I don't need anyone from the FL, so I'll try and get one of these for free, and it would be mental if we did. It would be so handy for my coin balance. And I opened it and I'm eagerly sitting there and I'm waiting, and what comes up nearly confused me. Brazil goalkeeper, it was Alisson. Now, not the greatest, but not the worst. So Fernando was the worst. I thought I got him, and I was like, of all my luck this season, I knew I would get the worst Brazilian player. It wasn't in the end. Alisson's not bad. I can use him in a Calcio A team if I wanted to. Whether I will, I don't know. But I'll store him in the club anyway, and that's handy for me. Generally, if I want to use him, I don't know, but you'll see actually I don't tend to use him. So we then go to Monday and we claim our squad battle rewards, in which I think I got gold 2. Yeah, I did get gold 2. Gold 2 is squad battles, not too bad at all. 1 premium gold players, 1 Jumbo premium gold. And some coins. It's not bad. Team of season packs. Let's get them open. Let's see what we get in these. And it's a flat pack. Not bad. Not a good start at all. So while these packs are open, I want to talk about what things I've done on my channel. I'm planning a pack opening soon. I've been saving packs on my main account for the BPL team of the season. And I'm also going to be doing a market maker, which is a new squad building episodes in which I'm going to bring you. I've also got a playthrough coming up soon, so these I am planning for the channel, not just Rise of Rashford content all the time, but this is the account I mostly go on anyway. And in this one we actually get a Yarmolenko, not bad at all. Looking at the checklist, you'll see at the end we have a lot of players to get, and sooner or later now I am going to be starting to buy these players, just random, even if I don't use them. It's just so that I have them, and it makes my life a lot easier. We get these dudes because we just go sell them off for the SBCs. I'm glad now that I'm starting to upload a bit more. Obviously it's not been great. It's not great at all. Like, I'm not doing well, but yeah, I try my hardest. I will be putting out content to you guys, and I will be streaming again. I miss streaming so much. Work is killing me. It's not letting me stream, but I will be streaming more and more. We do start off the week with squad battles really well, by the way, as well. We then go on and complete the marquee matchups. Easy as pie, except for these players, the Soul and the Swire. I'm glad I bought these players then. Because one, they only cost me 4,000 coins. Now they cost 9,000 coins each. Yeah, mental. So yeah, Kim Jin-hyuk is the first player that we're going to put in. And we then just submit that pretty simply. Claim our reward. Chelsea, Liverpool, I did give away a Lindelof and Romero. I do buy them back. Don't slate me. They do come back to the club. And I managed to get this pretty cheap, so I did give it an A3 Perin. That was probably not the best choice, but you know, why not? Marquee matchups have paid off for me the last 2 weeks, so hopefully this week it will also pay off. Bruges and Anderlecht, I didn't buy any players for this one. This was really easy. Managed to get chemistry, I don't know how. This is probably the hardest one because you only can have 3 from one league into the squad. And yeah, it wasn't best going for the Club Bruges players because they were going for quite expensive amount. I did have to buy the Barcelona player, and I also had to buy the Real Madrid, which was Casilla and Roberto, because I couldn't use PK, obviously I don't want to give him away. And we get all of that, which means we get a prime gold players pack from the marquee matchup. So thank you very much, EA. We will certainly take a look at that. And I foolishly went back into the community TOTS and decided to do it again. Because I thought, why not? We're going to give away Alisson. I don't want to use him. Of all players, if I want to use Alisson, I'll buy him back. Do you know what I mean? So I wanted to use a player, someone different, in which I could actually use and make it better for myself. Now I thought I had to use this guy. I don't know why I was going through all of this hassle. I did give him away in a marquee matchup, so I thought, damn, I've got to actually use him again. No. Because if you remember, like 10 minutes ago, I had to give away a Yarmolenko. Or I got a Yarmolenko, sorry. So I could just chuck him in. Like, why am I messing about with this? Like, what am I? Even I'm confused, and I'm sitting here looking at it. Like, what the hell? But we do give it Yarmolenko away, and we get a community team of the season player, in which I'm super stoked about. Obviously loving the community team of the season right now. I love team of the season whenever it comes out. It always makes FIFA so much more fun players to use and all that jazz. Last year I didn't really do much of the community team of the season. So hopefully this year, or not the community, but a whole team of the season, I just missed all of it. So hopefully this year we will focus on it. So we get a Jumbo Premium Gold Pack to start off. And we get boards in it, like madness. I never get boards in the Jumbo Premium Gold Pack, but Brazil, left mid, Douglas Costa, not bad at all. I thought it'd be left wing, that would have been a Neymar, that would have been mental, but no Neymar, just Douglas Costa for now. Not bad at all. Again, use him for like Juventus SBC or something, I don't know, something which we could use him for. We get Sigurdsson, and that's really it for that. So yes, obviously I am going to be focusing now more on League Earned SBC, and also JJ Okocha and Rio Ferdinand. So we're going to be doing it all at the same time, which will be difficult, but I want to rather do Rio first, obviously, than Okocha. But if I have the Okocha players, I might as well just chuck them in and use them. Hopefully as well tonight, EA will release Team of the Week guaranteed packs, because then that gives me a chance to build up Team of the Weeks for icon players to then grind and give away. Like, you need Team of the Week, so it's hard to you know, buy them and use your money. We actually get Romero back in this pack, in which we give him away for it, so that's mental. So I don't have to buy him back, which is cool. I do have to still buy Lindelof back. I do buy him back, guys. Do not slate me. I do buy him back. We get this guy, just put him off sale. I always put the 2 because off sale now, because you never know. You see that community team season player is easing me in. I can't open it yet though. I do wait until the end. To see what team of the season get. I really hope for a PK Navardi, but we don't know yet. We'll see. Nothing again in this pack. I thought I got Yarmolenko again. I just hit my elbow on the desk, by the way. That hurt. I thought I got Yarmolenko again, but we actually get a Konoplyanka, which isn't too bad at all. 10 minutes, boys, until the team of the season comes out. I'm just really pumped right now, and I want to get this video done. Anyway, we open the pack and we don't get much in there. We get a few silvers that might sell, but I'm keeping them obviously for League SBCs. Damn, them League SBCs do really confuse you, don't you? You want to give them away, but then you know that you want to do the league SBC, so it's like, what do I do? But we do get bored in one of these packs, and we get Polish centre back. I thought that was going to be Lewandowski, not because of the centre back, because of the Polish, and we get Glick. So it's an 85 rated player, handy for the 85 plus SBCs, certainly. So here, take my Glick. We can give him away, sure, so that's cool. He goes away, we give him, well, we don't give him away, we keep him. I check how much he sells. He does sell for a bit, but I'm not actually going to sell him back. I'd rather use him for an SBC. Hoping as well, looking at the silver players, I'm hoping for a Manchester United player, but they don't come. There's no Manchester United player there, so yeah, we don't get one of those. Will I ever do the hack? Like, will I ever get a United player in a silver, you know, in one of these packs? Like that silver or bronze, because I didn't want to buy them. I wanted to like wait until I packed one, but I don't think it will happen. Oh god, I'm yawning. Excuse me, what am I yawning? That sucks. But Berardi gets an 81 rated card. Well, he gets an 81. We know he's got an 81 rated. I've lost my mind. And we carry on with these bags. We get a duplicate Keane. We get a Harry Winks. Not on the checklist. So that doesn't bother me at all. We can store them away and we can give him into an SBC. So, yeah. What are you guys doing for Team of the Season then? Are you guys saved up packs? I saved up packs last year. Didn't work. So this year I decided no. I am not going to save up packs. I'm literally just going to focus on opening the packs when I need to and when I get them. Because I think saving up packs is pretty mental. Unless it's on the day. Unless it's on the day, then fair enough, save up packs for later. You can't wait like 10 minutes, you know what I mean? But we do get our community Team of the Season player. We open it. We get France left mid Thomas Lemar. He fits in the League One setup, which means we are using this guy. He is going to be so sick to use. Look at them stats, the pace, the dribbling, the passing. Oh my god, he is mental. He looks mental. Can't wait to use his card. And it was better than Alisson. That's all I cared about. We got more money out of it, technically, from Alisson. So we've kind of won with this one, but it was a risk I wanted to take because I wanted to pack the PK or the Vardy. But he looks so good, guys. He looks absolutely mental. I looked at his stats and wow. Like, except for defending, but who cares? Physical as well, a bit weak. So we'd have to probably put him on like a left forward. We'll see there. We then done squad battles. Again, I just want to show you guys when I do these. I just want to see what I get. 3-1, 5-0, 5-0, 2-1 on the first game. Kind of struggled with that one. But the two in the middle, we dominated, and that's what we do. Which isn't that bad. I then went on to do the bronze packing method, in which means we open a load of silver packs. And I mean a load of silver packs because I wanted to do the bronze packing method to try and get some more League One players to then complete SBCs, which then gives packs, which then gives us a player, and I can breathe. So yeah, that's what it's always good for. With these though, are quite annoying to like go through because they take a while, but it's always worth the grind in the end. So what SBCs do you guys think EA will release tonight? Because I'm really interested to find out, and I'm really tempted that if they bring out the Team of the Week one or the 81 plus, we're going to do loads of them. I'm really tempted to do that we're going to do absolutely tons of Team of the Season, or Team of the Week packs, and then like 81 plus, because it really helps the series, and it really is handy for me. They didn't do it for the community. Now, I don't know if that's because it's the community, and they didn't want to release loads of like SBCs to the community. They just wanted to release it for the Premier League and for leagues only. And we also got guaranteed Premier League packs last year. If you remember that as well, that was a thing. So will I start giving away my players again? We'll see as well. I'd rather give them to the Premier League one than to just any old SBC, so we can guarantee some Prem players, but we have to see about that one as well. So we open these silver packs. We don't actually get many League One players, and the annoying thing is we actually get people from leagues that we need it for, which I don't want at all. But this guy's a League One player, I think, the vets, so that's pretty handy for me. Store them in the club. I also was hoping to get one of those Team of the Season from the EFL, because you can get them from the silver packs. I've seen people get them from bronze packs, so if you can get them from bronze packs, then surely you can get them from silver packs at the end of the day. And it'd been mental if we would have got one, because I think what I think EA do is if they were a silver before they got the TOTS, then they are kind of the gold like TOTS if you know what I mean, like you can then get him in the silver pack. I don't know whether that's the truth, but that's what I've seen. And by judgment, I think that's what happens. I don't know though. You can't hit me on that one at all. And you know, it's you just have to look at that generally. We then go on to do some sniping. I thought of something different. And we only got one snipe really today, and that was an Obiang for 11,000 coins. He didn't go for much either, it was like 13,750 he kind of went for, so yeah, not too bad. And I then went into the daily knockout tournament, because I'm not qualified for FUT Champions at the end of the day. And yeah, to try and win this Julia Hoylett, we'll go through it. So we start off, and we use the BPL team which I built. In which looks pretty good, looks cool to use. I can't wait to use it. And we go into our first game. What on earth? Like, what? Really, for your first game, you come against this team? Bloody hell, you know what I mean? That team's worth like 20 million coins or something ridiculous. But we actually start off really well. Rashford getting in on the score sheet, 1-0 in really early on actually. And we played really well against this guy. Lukaku is immense, unbelievable card. He is strong, he is quick, his finishing is mental. I mean, everything about this card fits in EA Sports virtual game of FIFA. You need big, strong players, and Lukaku is one of them, so he really helps. Hullet then does, well, he doesn't equalise, he tries to shot, saved by Schmeichel, parried straight to Salah. Salah then puts it into the back of the net for a 2-1. We then run through with Rashford, beating Rio Ferdinand, pulls it back for Lukaku, who then puts it through to Mahrez, and that's a first time hit, and that is 3-1 in the first half, really handy for us. And then we carry on with the goals. Ericsson running through his whole team, and Ericsson then finishes it off for 4-1, which made this guy rage quit. Now look at that guy's team, and he rage quit. I think that's a pay to win. I think that was definitely a pay to win. We then get an achievement for something. I think you got to complete all the weekly objectives in one week, and we've done that, which is probably the first time we've really done that. Wow, that's mental. We then go into the next round, in which we come against this team. Now, I like this team a lot. I like the look of it. Just like the different players that he used, like Malcolm. Haven't seen players use that guy. Haven't used players use Lejeune either. Different. But we do start off really well. Lukaku, what a finish. Chip over the goalkeeper. And I didn't know why I'd done the chip actually. I never normally chip, but maybe I should, because it does really work, as you see in this game. Rashford then puts it through to Lukaku, gives it back to Rashford. Lovely touch to get past the player, and then that's a lovely bend into the top corner to make it 2-0 in the 21st minute. We then do it again. We saw Sessegnon, he does score one back. Sessegnon parried again by Schmeichel. One common thing with Schmeichel, might start looking at buying De Gea soon. So obviously when the team of the season comes out, maybe get that normal De Gea. He then runs through Sessegnon and Jesus. And Jesus, again, another parry by Schmeichel. That's two parries in the same game to make it 2-2. He does equalise there. We then, with Ericsson, 1-2, I think, with Lukaku. Lovely touch to get inside. And then back to Lukaku. And Lukaku then slots it under the goalkeeper to make it 3-2. Lukaku is so fun to use. It's ridiculous. And a what a ball by Ericsson. And Lukaku, a beauty of another chip by him. And that is 4-2 against this team. We are absolutely demolishing him. And we actually make it 5-2. Rashford whips that in, heads it back. But then there's Rooney. What a finish. Absolute belter from Rooney, and that's what he can do from the CDM position. And he does rage quit again, so that's another rage quit in the DKT. I'm thinking, yes, here we go. This team's immense. I'm loving it. We're going to win the DKT. We then come against this team, who has an icon Henry, Maradona, icon Ferdinand, and Griezmann 92. Now, he was the one that started off the scoring, but look how he did start off the scoring. You know, nothing on here at all. You know, I'm just thinking, I've got him contained. Wow, what a finish that is in the top corner by Antoine Griezmann. I mean, that is an absolute belter to start them off. And then we then do get one back. Rashford whips it into Ericsson, blocked by Luis, but then Rashford gets it back. Lukaku his defence was stubborn as hell. Like, it was really hard to get past. So it was pretty annoying actually to get past that team. He then scores with Hamsik, who he brought on. Pretty simple goal. Thought Schmeichel could probably do a bit better, maybe not, but Good finish from him. He then kind of killed me off here. Henry, I tackled him, but I don't know what I'm doing there. Maradona then gives it to Griezmann. And there we go. Griezmann then puts it into the back of the net. And my camera has just died, which is annoying. But we do lose the DKT anyway. And I'm not going to carry on. I'm not going to carry on the camera because we are near the end of the episode anyway. And we lose that, 3-1. I was really disappointed about losing that. I felt like I'd done enough to win that game, but apparently not. You know what I mean? So, we carry on and we go into squad battles. We did lose the first game because I tried it on Ultimate. Got to try something different, and I failed miserably. So, the checklist has been updated completely. As you can see, I've moved sections so that I can fit more informs in. And this is how many informs we have to get. We had to add 2, so PK Team of the Season, and also a Man of the Match, Alexis Sanchez has to be added. But as you can see, we did tick off Rooney, we ticked off Lukaku, and we ticked off a Matic. So that's not too bad at all. We are still ticking things off, but there's so much more to go, boys. There are so much more to go indeed. We then go on to the England checklist and we add a Vardy Team of the Season to the England checklist. Nothing to be ticked off, nothing to be taken anyway, or added anyway, ticked off anyway. So that I have been Dre. It's been a long recording, but thank you guys so much for watching. Another episode of Rise of Rashford. I'll see you next time for when the BPL Team of the Season is out. I've been Dre, and take care. Peace. Oh.